need that for the very future. And I wish you the very best of it. Okay, now.
Before I say a few words, I just like to pay tribute to my three outgoing colleagues that lost their seats, because the three of them were very, very good friends of mine, namely Johnny Parrish O'Connor, Dan Kiley, who had travelled a lot of road, just with Michael Cahill, and indeed Ted Fitzgerald. So, okay. It's a special honour for me to be elected Mayor of Kerry, and the first Fine Gael Council to be granted the privilege since Danny Kissan in 1989, and the first Castellan man since my neighbour Mick Long in 1976. I would like to thank my proposer, Liam Purtle, second of John Sheehan, the Fine Gael Councils for nominating me as their candidate for Mayor, the Labour Party members, Arthur Spring, Kerry O'Brien, Pat Leahy and Maureen Maloney, the independent councillors Mick Gleeson, Brendan Cronin, Danny Healy and Michael Healy for supporting my nomination. To those who did not support my nomination today, I assure you that I will treat you in the same manner as those who supported it, and I will at all times be impartial here in this chamber and give everybody fair play. Our county is facing major challenges with over 15,000 people on the live register. The lack of broadband penetration in many parts of the county, the reduction in funding for our road network, including national primary and secondary, regional and local roads, the very slow progress on the provision of sewage streams for many of our towns and villages, the provision of health services at Kerry General Hospital, and the problems of getting planning permission in rural parts of Kerry. These are just some of the many challenges facing our county, and I will be doing my best in cooperation with County Manager Tom Curran and his officials, and you, the members, to address these issues. Regarding the jobs crisis in Kerry, I will be reconvening in September the forum involving the state agencies in trust of job creation that took place in Cllr last February. I also intend working with Mary Lynch, manager of Kerry Technology Park, and Deputy Jimmy Dean in the organisation of a conference in Kerry of prominent Kerry people living outside the county and abroad to discuss ways that they could be of assistance to the economic and cultural life of Kerry. I know that Deputy Dean has been proposing such a conference for some time. I think this is an opportune time to get many of our successful expats involved in the future development of Kerry. I will also be organising meetings with the NRA, the NRA and the Minister for Transport on roads, and the Minister for the Environment on sewage treatment provision in the immediate future. As health services are a major concern for Kerry people, I intend to convene a special council meeting on health services in Kerry. I will be issuing a special invitation to Professor John Higgins of the HSE to address this council on the recent report on the reconfiguration and its effect on the services at Kerry General Hospital. Professor Higgins has stated that services will not be affected and in fact enhanced, but it is important that he confirms this directly to this chamber. I will be inviting Paul Gans, manager of the Bonsacor Hospital, and Margie Lynch, manager of Kerry General Hospital, to this meeting. I think that it is important that this chamber, which represents the entire county, will play a proactive role in the provision of a top-class health service for the people of Kerry. The problem of planning in rural areas for one-off houses will have to be addressed. Otherwise, local people will not be able to build on their own lands and live in their own community. This is happening at the moment. This will have major implications for the continuation of our rural populations in many parts of the country. Our rural population is an essential part of our unique landscape. Without people, our rural communities will simply die. Surely it should be possible to overcome the problem of percolation with modern biocycle technology. I will be addressing this problem immediately, and I look forward to the input of the officials and you, the members. Our planners will set out to head back against to get planning permission rather than finding ways to refuse them. These are my main priorities for my term in office, and with your help and cooperation, I hope that I can achieve these objectives for the betterment of all the people of the country. Finally, I would like to welcome my many friends and my relations here today, and I, especially at this stage, like to thank my wife Paula, who was a fantastic guest today, and I since I get married, but also in the past. Thank you very much.